How did you like tonight as a response to what happened in the Florida game?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously the result is the big thing, but we did some really good things tonight, things that we've talked about. Um, I thought some guys stepped up, which we needed to. Toffoli, Mac, Eki had good games. Cease had a good game. Wally, our goaltender was good. So that guy stepped up was the biggest thing.
Okay, well, in terms of what you guys talked about, was one of those things in terms puck management, puck movement. It seemed like at times you guys took an extra beat with the puck instead of just sort of trying to rush the play and go vertical.
Yeah, I talked about that. We don't want to get chucking pucks around and putting pucks in the middle of the ice. So that was something we discussed, and helping each other. Obviously you practice things, and for instance breakouts, and you practice breakouts. It's very structured, and exact. But sometimes the game gets unstructured, and we need to be able to break out pucks when it's when we're a little bit chaotic in our defensive zone. So we did a better job of that tonight, and then we did a better job with our tracks and our line rush. The first goal there we give up, something we just practiced. So it's a little unfortunate that we're just a second off from really killing that play.
Coach, one thing that stuck out to me after the last game was you said you guys weren't okay with maybe a shift with nothing happening. Did you get the sense that the team was okay with maybe just a shift where they played solid and not much happened?
For sure. Yeah, we did some things that we weren't forcing things, and we were trying to get above them and making sure we were responsible defensively without the puck really in all three zones. So yeah, it was on that standpoint it was good.
Obviously a fluky goal when Sid scores, but you guys get a quick response a couple minutes later with Macklin's goal. How did you feel the team responded and then finished the game?
I think that's what good teams that win games consistently do, is when they get scored on, they get right back on it, and they get the momentum or they score a goal, whatever it might be. We've seen that a little bit here. In Detroit, we did that. And a few other wins, we've come back and jumped right on teams. But that's a big response, big goal, big play by Toph. Stick detail off the face-off is crucial. And then we kind of lock it in there, in the 6-on-4. And obviously the penalty situation is a little unique, but I thought we did a good job on that.
The penalty situation, starting the second period on a penalty kill had a potential of really changing the momentum. Mm-hmm. But how big that was to kill it and sort of take the momentum, which led into that first goal.
Yeah, penalty kill was good tonight. Had a really good pre-scout from Hoods, and kind of had a good feel what they wanted to do. And I thought our guys responded and executed how we wanted to defend it. The first penalty kill, they look for a play that we've seen on the pre-scout, and we nip it, and it's good for Doug and the penalty killers to understand that it's coming and we're ready to execute.
Yeah, the other night you guys said you only played 20 minutes with the hockey. Tonight, did you guys preaching 60 minutes throughout the entire game?
Yeah, for sure. That's how you win in this league, right? You got to play for 60 minutes. Some things aren't going to go your way, but you got to keep playing, you got to keep competing, and I thought we did a good job of that.
So how impressed were you with the defense? 13 goals in the last two games and only one tonight. And that's the superstar player.
Yeah, I think that would be an improvement.
What can you say about Yaro's response? Maybe doesn't love the Crosby goal he allows, but then he stops. I think it was Chari had kind of a breakaway, and obviously the penalty shot too. His response tonight.
Outstanding. He just looked probably a little bit more calmer in the net. Made some huge saves early in the game to keep us in it. Makes the penalty shot, obviously, and then off the side of the net, the Nieto puts a below the goal line, makes a really nice play, and he's at his post and makes a really big save in a crucial situation. And I think he's a type of kid that he's an ultra competitor, so you kind of know he's fire. He's got a belly of fire in him, so you could see he was going to want to respond from what's happened in the past.
So what do you thought of Colin White? I know he had, 6-7 minutes of ice time. What do you saw in that?
Yeah, he got us some good minutes. Got to go back and watch it, but I thought he was responsible defensively, tried to do some things offensively. He's a guy that's played in the National Hockey League, so we got to get him going here and give him a little bit more leash, obviously, with the situations in the game, the power plays and stuff, and how it plays out. That fourth line probably didn't get as many minutes as I probably would have liked him to get down the stretch, but I thought they did some good things tonight.
So what does a game like this do for your road trip?
It's big, right? We got the father's trip, mentor's trip. Kind of kicked off tonight, and then we get to go to Seattle and play in front of your fathers or your mentors. At the end of the day, that's why you play the game, right? That's the name on your back. We all play for the logo in front of our jersey, but the name is something that your father gave you and your grandfather and the generations before you. So when we go into that game Thursday night, that's who you play for. You play for the Sharks, but you're representing the name on the back of your jersey. So for us to get the win tonight, to go enjoy Seattle, have a nice dinner with the families, the fathers, and then hopefully we can put on a show for them.
Last one here from Curtis.
Will, Matt, Askarov, and Eklund have all kind of had really good moments this year. But how much are you looking forward to them taking that next step in the second half of the season here? What do those guys really need to do?
Yeah, I think each of them are in a little bit different situations. I would say I think each of them are going to take. I hope Eki takes 2 steps forward, and Mac might hit a wall, and Will may hit another wall in game 60, 65. So we're going to manage those things that come up, and Askey as well. So Eki's been in the NHL for the last couple of years. He kind of knows what's coming. So I would say each of them are on a little bit different plans as far as development and what we'll see. But we want to continue to push the envelope here with these guys and challenge them to be better than they believe they can be. So Mac is going to continue to improve, as will and Eki and Zetterlund and Henry Thrun, and we still have even a Liljegren. He's still got to improve. So it's not just those guys. We got to have our whole group continue to get better.
Nice to get one on Quinn and Sully tonight.
Yeah, that'll feel good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.